been here, I don't know, maybe an hour and some change. So I wanted to show you what I've gotten done so far. I got this decorative masking tape up. That's what the pattern looks like. It's showing a little green, but it's actually more like aqua. And I also got my days of the week labeled. I need to put a label there that says like upcoming or remember, reminder or something. I have my Earth and Earth Honors labels just stuck up there with magnets because I'm only going to be teaching 2 classes in here and 1 in the other classroom. And I don't know if I'll be teaching both of my honors or 1 academic, 1 honors in here yet. So I just have it like stuck on there with magnet so that I could look at the spacing. I got the Today Is vinyl up so that I can write the date, and then I got these labeled. Now they're not perfectly straight with the exception of Wednesday. They're all lined up just like that. These had knobs on them, but because Wednesday was so long I had to cover the holes where the knobs were, so like you can kind of see right in the T there was like a hole, and Wednesday was just too big. I think I'm going to use those last 3 for return bins, and one of my class jobs will be a messenger, not a messenger, sorry, like the filer or clerk or something who will return papers that have been graded. But I don't know what periods I'm going to be teaching yet because it's still up in the air as far as which period my planning will be. And so once I get that, I'll put the return first, return second, whatever on there. I got my desk cleared off and mostly organized. This will be a small cabinet, so like this will be gone, but there'll be one there. I got this from Target, from the dollar spot, and I have it facing out so that my kids can see it because I think it's really important. And I got this desk calendar from Target as well. I want to say it was like $5.99, and then I got it on like the teacher discount as well. For this area, I also added these 2 black bins, and I plan to get another one. So one will have notebook paper, one will have blank white paper, and then the top one will be just like this, where it has like a place to corral tissues, hand sanitizer, hole punch, and pencils, and things like that, so kids know where to get them. When I get my small filing cabinet, I'll hang this on it, so people who don't have names on their papers can find their papers there. The other thing I did was I got the group bins labeled. I had these labeled, I finished these, and then I got the supplies in there. Of course, I think that's what short one glue, but they have in there a color-coded bag, and unfortunately Dollar Tree did not carry purple or yellow, so the bags are gray and black, but the label is the right color. So they have 4 bottles of glue, a set of markers, a set of colored pencils, a handheld pencil sharpener for the colored pencils, 4 glue sticks, and 4 packs of scissors in each one. On the top here, I have dry erase markers and erasers. I'm going to be making some little small labels with my Cricut, so I have a list of things that need to be made. This area is going to have a little, it's a shoe rack, if it fits properly, which I'm hoping it will, and it'll have 3 of these baskets, 1 for each class, although really I guess I only need 2 because 1 class won't be in this room, but it'll be for their interactive notebooks. I might just leave it in here and then just take it with me whenever I go to the other room. I'm not sure yet, but anyway, so that'll be there. So I also hung this up here. I got this from Target for $5. I just noticed that this grommet is off center, but it doesn't matter because I'm just going to use the outside ones, and I don't know what I'm going to use this for yet. So I'll figure it out, but maybe extras, because my kids always lose stuff. So like unit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't know. So there's that. The other thing I did is over here, and it's the letters on the door. So that's me. That's the teacher whose classroom I've moved into. And I either want to get like some vinyl science-y related things or a banner. I don't know, but I'll do something else there at some point. Hello. So this is not the greatest camera angle, but it is what my mount facilitates for my pop socket. So I just got home. It's 3:30-ish. I was at the Beginning Teacher Institute for North Carolina teachers, and it's awesome. It's this 2-day workshop for free for teachers, and today we had a lot of really cool workshops, and I did 2 for classroom management and 1 on how, like, understanding different, like, student background so that you can facilitate them, and like understanding where they're coming from and what might be influencing them misbehaving in class. And there was another one I did that I can't remember like what it was called. Oh, it was about effective communication with students and teachers, and I really liked that one. I thought that one had a lot of good takeaways for me personally, so I definitely jotted down a lot of stuff today. I took some notes on my to-do list for school so that I could make changes, and just really felt like it was a very beneficial day. So I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow's sessions that I chose are strategies for helping English language learners be successful in your classroom, which is really important to me because I had a lot of English language learners last year and I just did not know how best to serve them. Classroom management best practices, making every minute count, student engagement, expectations, and more. This is my circus and these are my monkeys. And then we have a closing session with ice cream and prizes and CEUs, so that's really exciting. So all in all, it was a really good day. Like I said, I'm home now, so I am going to take a nap. It is insane to me how tired I am, and I didn't even really do anything. So I am sure that come August, when I am back to work, I'm going to be exhausted. And I mean back to work like teaching. I'm working. I have another job. But back to teaching, it's going to be so tiring. But I'm going to go in and take my makeup off and take my contacts out and take a nap. And I will catch up with you guys tomorrow. So I realized after the second day of the Beginning Teacher Institute that I did not come back and fill you guys in. I went and took a nap again, so here I am to kind of talk about that. I really enjoyed it. I felt like every session except the very last one I went to was really useful, and mostly I focused on classroom management sessions, so I definitely got a lot out of it and was able to do some reflecting about kind of how I want to manage my classroom going forward, so I feel good about that. After the Beginning Teacher Institute, I just did some stuff with my Cricut, and I also will be doing some more stuff, so I'm sure I'll talk about that when the time comes. Today I've been working on poster design. I've been trying to find a place where I can print my posters, but it's very expensive to print them professionally. I tried to print them as an engineering print, which a lot of people recommend, and Staples called and said, it's too much ink, we can't do that, it's going to be $14.99 to print it as a poster, and I said, no, just cancel it. So my university that I went to for both of my degrees has a large format printer that's used mostly for printing scientific research posters, scientific research posters, which I have printed multiple of at my university. However, it's only open to students and faculty, and I have since graduated. But my friend Matt is still in grad school there, and tomorrow he's going to let me use his account. He's going to pay for it for me to print posters. And so basically it's $10 per linear foot. So for a 3-foot wide poster, it's $30, and I can fit 6 posters on there. So let me go ahead and show you the posters I've been working on today. I've got 5 out of 6 of them done. So here's the first poster. It is advertising my class jobs, and it basically just has the different positions and then a description of them. This is the second poster. Now I made these all in PowerPoint. This is the second poster I made. This is for our class norms, and it's a little hard to see, but they are white with black outline, and of course these are going to be bigger than the screen, so it will be easier to see. This is another one. And then this I will be using for shout outs. Now, shout outs are something I'm hoping to use in order to build a classroom community. So this will go up on the cabinet because I don't have very much wall space. And then it basically says, see your classmates doing something awesome, shout them out here. And they'll have sticky notes that they can write on and then stick on the poster. And then after, a couple days, I'll give the sticky notes to the person who it's about. So hopefully that will build classroom culture. And the way I have them set up, basically I have a PowerPoint. Like I said, I have a lot of experience with scientific posters. So I know all about formatting them properly to fit the printer. And basically, it will print all of this out as one big poster. And so it's the exact size it needs to be as far as the dimensions go. And then I basically made them all in the separate PowerPoint, which is set to the size I want each poster. And then I copied and pasted it over into this PowerPoint. What I'll do is I'll use my rotary cutter to cut them down and then can trim them in a paper trimmer. And the last poster is going to be something along the lines of, in this classroom, everyone is welcome. We accept and love people for who they are, something like that. So I just have to design that and figure out exactly what I want it to say. So that's what I've been working on today. And I plan to go to the school. I might go Thursday after the posters. Probably not because... Yeah, actually, I probably won't because I need to get sticky clips for them, and then I need to cut them down, and I'm gonna have someone hold on to the piece of paper while I'm trying to trim it down because it's gonna be big. The cool thing about these is that it prints out a really sturdy, like almost glossy. I mean, it is glossy. A big, basically glossy photo. And so I don't necessarily need to laminate them straight away because it will be really sturdy. So that's my plan for Thursday morning. It's going to cost me $30 for 6 posters, so $5 per poster, which is awesome. So I'm super excited about that. So I thought I'd do a little haul for you. I went to Dollar Tree the other day and I got a few things. The first thing I got was this Jot magnetic holder. I'm hoping this will work out better than the ones from the Target Dollar Spot did because they would not stay on my board. So for $1, it was worth a shot. I also got 2 of these Jot brand paper trays. I have 2 of these currently. One holds white paper and one holds, that's a lie, one's holding notebook paper. And the other is holding student supplies. So I just needed one more to put underneath for white paper. I got another one just in case I decide to add something else or use it for something else. Just because I had a hard time finding them at the other stores. I also got pencil pouches. Now I have pencil pouches for my group supply bins, but I decided I liked these better, and it will really just depend on how the supplies fit in them. But these are wider than the other ones I got, so I think they'll work out better. I got one in purple, yellow, green, pink, and orange. I just need to find a blue one, so I'm hoping to find one similar. Now, I would have loved if they did not have the mesh, but just had the clear pocket. I suppose I could probably cut it out if I wanted to, but I probably won't. I think it's fine that they're color coordinated. So that coordinates with my group drawers. Each drawer is a different color, group 1, group 2, and so forth. I also got my sticky clips. Now I got these off of Amazon. This is a 30 pack, and I needed those for my posters, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But that's what I got from Dollar Tree and from Amazon as far as hauls go. And now let me show you the posters I got and the other project I've been working on. Okay, so we're currently on the vanity part of my desk at home, so just ignore my makeup brushes and my sponges and stuff. But this is one of the Cricut projects I've been working on. So the leader board is going to go on, the plan is to have it go on the hexagon shaped whiteboard I got from the Target Dollar Spot, but I might actually get a cork board because I think it'd be a lot easier to move the groups from different places for second and third with a cork board than it would be with the dry erase board. So that's my thought. I also have the 1, 2, 3, so first place, second place, third place, and then I have the labels for my little blue bins, expo markers, and erasers. The The other thing I have is labels for my extra copies. So I showed you the hanging file folder that I am using for extra copies for each unit. So I have extra and then copies. I currently just have it stuck on an off-brand, what's this called? Laminating sheet, so that I can reuse the transfer tape and I don't have to cut out the shape because that way I can hold on to it. The other thing I've been working on is for a bulletin board outside my classroom. I don't have any bulletin boards in the classroom, and I did make the one out of the whiteboard. The teacher next door to me, in between our classroom, we have a big whiteboard, and she's been using it, but she said I could decorate it and use it as well. What I'm going to do is a bulletin board that says be, and then all of these words like responsible, honest, kind, and then you. So I've got all the words in here that I cut out on my Cricut with scrapbook paper that all kind of coordinates but is different patterns. And then I have the B and the U, which I cut out of black scrapbook paper. Again, I cut that out with the Cricut. So I think that'll turn out really nice, and I'm looking forward to putting that on. I'm just waiting for teacher work days because the other teacher will be there and she will be able to give me some fabric to use, since she said she has a ton of it. The other things I got are my posters, and I got those printed the other day. So here's the posters I got printed. I apologize about the glare, but I'll do my best to make sure you can see. So this one says 10 things that take 0 talent but get you 100% respect, and I just made this in PowerPoint. This one says, in this classroom, you are welcome, loved, appreciated, wanted, accepted exactly as you are. This is my class jobs poster, so the kids can see all the class job positions and the descriptions for them. This is a shout out page, so students will be able to stick sticky notes on the page and shout out their classmates. Probably what I'll end up doing is using smaller sticky notes on there. And of course, I don't actually have some small ones at home, but I do have these that came from the Target dollar spot a while back, just because I don't think you'll be able to get very much on there with the large regular size post-it notes. So we'll see how that goes, but I have small ones at school. And then this is our class norms poster. So it just says, listen and follow directions, respect your classmates, Miss Clark, and your learning environment. Keep hands, feet, and objects to yourself. Use lab equipment properly. Be on time and prepare for class. And then the last one, which I think is really important for high school, because they're always saying, oh, it's not fair. Fair isn't everyone getting the same thing. Fair is everyone getting what they need to be successful. And again, I made all of these in PowerPoint. As far as printing them goes, I went to my alma mater university and used their large format printer. A friend of mine is still a student there, so he graciously allowed, we basically did it through him. It was $25, and I got all 6 posters, and they even had a large paper trimmer, so I was able to cut down the posters to their size. And I'll be hanging those up with sticky clips. I may or may not be laminating them. I'm not sure yet. It really just depends on if the school's laminator is working. So I won't be going back to my classroom until next week, and as a result, I think I'm going to end the video here. I just want to say thank you for watching and taking the time out to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.